Well, in the battle for Alberta, we're just days away from the election. Recent forecasts show the Wild Rose Party is well on its way to ending the four-decade dynasty of the Progressive Conservatives. This despite recent attacks against the Wild Rose. Sun News first brought you a story yesterday of a principal who used the school newsletter to bash the Wild Rose. Well, now we're learning another principal is using her power to support the PC campaign. The Wild Rose Party says the PC candidate for Calgary, who is also the school principal, has been sending students home with PC election material. A staff member at St. Michael's School in Calgary says Christine Cusinelli even used the school's photocopier to make copies. Daniel Smith's Wild Rose has come out with a statement. It reads, "Once again, Albertans are footing the bill for the illegal use of their tax dollars in order to support the Redford PCs. What more needs to happen before the Redford PCs will understand that it is not only wrong, but illegal to use taxpayer dollars to fund their political party?" So let's get the latest on the campaign trail. Sun News reporter Kathy Mueller is following the Wild Rose campaign and has this report.
Make no mistake, it is very close and it's hotly contested. We're not taking anything for granted. We know we've got a lot of work to do here still.
Perhaps Wild Rose leader Danielle Smith is playing it safe as polls continue to show her party is well on its way to form government after Monday's election. Until then, Smith says there are no shortcuts on the campaign trail.
A lot of things, as you know, that can change in the final days of a campaign. And I'm not going to be distracted thinking about what happens on April the 24th. I'm focused on what happens on April the 23rd.
On Wednesday, Smith was paying a visit to her rural base at a family farm in Chestermere, east of Calgary. She's promising to repeal PC bills she says violate property rights.
A Wild Rose government will end this shameless, misguided PC land use policies and their land grab.
But the Tories are getting a bit of a boost from unexpected allies.
I never thought I'd vote PC.
A viral video making the rounds, "I never thought I'd vote PC," is rallying Liberal Albertans to vote strategically.
I never thought I'd vote PC. But you guys, I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
About the Wild Rose Party.
Smith is dismissing the campaign, instead choosing to stay the course.
I'll be doing a lot of travel around the province over the next number of days, focusing in on those ridings that I think with just one little push will be able to convince them to go Wild Rose.
Kathy Mueller, Sun News Network, Calgary.
So with most of the polls showing the Progressive Conservative 41-year dynasty coming to an end on Monday, leader Alison Redford has her work cut out on the final days of the campaign. Lisa Mrazek is following that team and brings us the latest.
As Premier Alison Redford tries to keep her campaign moving forward, she remains stuck on the defensive regarding many issues, including the infamous No Meat Committee, illegal donations to the party, and recent comments made by PC candidate Muhammad Rashid, who is running in Calgary.
My understanding of his comment is that he said he wanted people, or he thought people wanted to be represented by someone like them. I presume that that's the case for every politician, that they're looking to identify with their constituents.
Sun News also asked Redford about a Calgary principal who had to apologize after outraging many parents and using the taxpayers' dime to endorse the PCs and Redford herself in a leaflet the students took home.
I'm still glad the principal's supporting us. You know, if he happened to make a decision that he's now apologized for, I'm still pleased that he thinks that it's worth supporting progressive conservatives.
I think that the reaction that the parents had towards his letter gave a pretty clear statement to him that they didn't appreciate him using his position and a newsletter to parents to espouse his political views. So I'll leave it at that.
Redford slammed the Wild Rose Party at a stop in Lacombe, a small farming community just north of Red Deer, saying that a PC government will continue supporting the agriculture industry by investing in programs like the Alberta Livestock and Meat Agency.
The Wild Rose have pledged to abolish ALMA. I'll tell you, from the experience that I've had working overseas, being in places like Korea, marketing our beef, marketing Alberta beef, we need to have these agencies in place. They're connected to traceability.
Redford says she is excited for Thursday's Leaders Forum, which is taking place here in Edmonton. And as the campaign trail continues to heat up, round two with Alberta's party leaders, it could be very interesting indeed. And Sun News will be there to bring you the latest. Lisa Mrazek, Sun News Network, Edmonton.
Well, Sun News Network has complete coverage of the battle for Alberta as the clock kind of ticks down to the election night on April 23rd. What's that, 4 days away? Watch it here on Sun News on the big day. We're going to have wall-to-wall coverage of the big event. Byline host Brian Lilly and the Source host Ezra Levant will be there with lots of prominent guests.